football. Is it fair to say the overriding emotion after Saturday is one of relief?
You can tell from my face. Yeah, a bit of a giveaway. Massive relief for everybody at the football club. I'm sure every single fan has been going through very similar emotions to those that you and I have been going through, and everybody at the club. So it's such a big result, and obviously I think everyone had a really good bank holiday weekend. Certainly mine would have been a lot more miserable than it was, and whilst I did drink a rather too much alcohol on Saturday night, it was well worth it. So yeah, huge relief, and of course it means we can now start planning for next season, knowing exactly where we're going to be, and that makes a big difference. So it was a great effort. It was probably one of the worst games of football I've seen, but everyone I speak to had a great day because it was so exciting despite the quality. There was no lack of effort and commitment, and obviously we scored a good goal. Scotty Brown made some great saves. The pitch was the usual pitch that we're getting used to, but won't be using very much like that in the future, fortunately. So yeah, it was all good.
It's great to see so many fans there as well.
Fantastic, yeah. Congratulations to Murray and everybody else who got involved in that campaign, 12th man. I think we've had a good crowd anyway, but I think it's important that we do campaigns like this to inspire people to come along, because clearly there were significant hundreds of people that would perhaps not have come if we hadn't done the price reduction or hadn't done the campaign. So it was a great campaign, it was a great crowd, and the great thing about it was that everybody who came along would have enjoyed their day, and they would have gone away thinking, God, I really enjoyed that, and I want to come back next season. At least that's what we hope. And so what was served out was great. The atmosphere at the ground was fantastic. The Hartlepool fans were impeccable in their fancy dress, and the support for their team. I wished them well on Saturday. It was great to have the music before the match and all the presentations for the players and things, and the Cheltenham Town ladies at half time. So it was more of a complete day actually, and I think we do need to be looking at the match day experience going forward and making it not just about the 90 minutes, but about what happens before you get there, what happens at half time, and how we look after you when you're there.
We had nearly 5,000 Cheltenham fans there.
Yeah.
One person who wasn't there was Gary. I think you've just been on the phone to him. What's an update? Give us an update on Gary.
Yeah, no, literally the phone rang as you came in through the door. Obviously now we've got to sit down and talk about the budget for the coming season. But no, he's made some remarkable progress in the last 2 or 3 days. Obviously he was desperate to try and come to the game on Saturday, but that just wasn't a possibility. But he's made massive progress, he says, and he sounded great on the phone, very positive, and yeah, looking forward now to really getting stuck in. Obviously we've got to get his contract signed, which I'm sure we'll get done very quickly now, and then obviously we'll start looking at recruitment, and recruitment as ever is massively important, and we've just got to make sure that we get it right this season, and that and generally speaking we do, but I think probably last season it wasn't as good as it had been the previous season. So there's a lot of work to be done, but I think we're doing it now in a much more comfortable position than would otherwise have been the case.
You've mentioned there's budget and recruitment. Two things that are linked to that, but one thing that's linked to both of those things is season tickets. How key a role does season ticket sales play in setting budgets?
Well, they're always massive, because they give you that secure base from which to work from. When that money comes in by the end of May, actually it's really important in terms of cash flow, because we haven't got the dates in May and June and really in July. So season ticket money is really important for cash flow. But it's also important too, because we budget to generate in the region of £250,000 a year from season ticket sales, and if that dips, then we've got to find that money from somewhere else, and that will be paying budget or other revenue sources which are hard to come by. So I can't stress the importance of every single season ticket holder seriously doing everything they can to try and renew that season ticket, and there will be people who can't because of job changes or financial circumstances, but it is so important. It's about being a Cheltenham Town fan, and that support that you give as a season ticket holder is really important. So, and also people who have seen a lot of games this year but felt they couldn't commit to a season ticket last year, now they know where we are in terms of our league status. They know the prices have been kept again for the same again for the 5th year. It is the best way of supporting Cheltenham Town. So you know, we are going to be pushing season ticket sales, now we know where we are. So please do renew. You can do it online, and obviously we gave out lots of forms as well on Saturday at the game. And it'd be great if some of the people who came to the game on Saturday who haven't been watching us regularly or haven't seen us for a while decide actually that was pretty exciting and the stadium is pretty good. And next year it's going to be even better, because not only will we have a decent playing surface to play on, we'll have the scoreboard. And that is really going to improve the match day atmosphere, because that will have lots of stuff go on it. And I think, you know, that does add value to the occasion.